What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? What up? I kind of just saw my boys put some videos on the video five keys to success. So what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you all about this too. You know what I'm saying? Um, the path to like success, right? Even though we live in a digital age and we have the access to it and the ease of seeking information and learning it, but most people don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So they're automatically drawn out the equation, and they're not hungry, so they're not gonna be willing to do what they like have to do. You know what I'm saying? To do what they want to do and use it. Of course, it's gonna be like a risk and all that stuff. They're not willing to like leave their jobs. You know what I'm saying? Because their job provides them comfort because they have a paycheck that comes every week. It's predictable. You know what I'm saying? You know, they get a message or notification saying that they're going to get paid or here's your paycheck, so they know. It's not like when you do this stuff and do what you got to do, doing what you're really doing. It's not a stable path, and it's not like up and down, up to down. It's not that way. It's not like straight. It's like a constant zigzag. You know what I'm saying? And turning corners over and over again. And most people are not willing to do that. Go that insane path because doing what you really got to do and all that is almost insanity because you're doing the same thing over and over again. You're doing this um and all that crap. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a 9 to 5 or a job where you're just sitting on a computer and all that stuff, or you're in an office space at a job, or you're just like making some fucking donuts and frying some fucking biscuits. It's not like that. It's not simple like that. You know, and doing this too is almost like you're working for yourself. Like it's like a job. So extra chores. So when you do what you got to do, you're gonna work more than you usually would than a job and get less sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like a job. Like you're doing two times a job. Like you're doing like you made up doing like tasks like you do at a job, but it's like the level and the measure you're doing it like two times because it's on you now. You're holding on to weight. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people like are not gonna do what they do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so this shit ain't for everybody. A lot of people ain't willing to do what they do. Like you gonna tell me that a person knows they're gonna make money, especially through their phones or whatever. You really think they're gonna trust that? Put their whole attention and everything to that and quit their fucking job? You know what I'm saying? You think they're gonna take that risk? You think, or some people they may have a 6 figure job. You think they're gonna quit that 6 figure job, right? And quit their job to work on their phone or whatever? Like having the potential to work through your phone and all that shit on their own terms. You really think they're gonna take that risk? They're already living comfortably, so they're not gonna do all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? To do what they do, they're not gonna take that. They're not gonna believe. They're not gonna believe. Oh, you can make money through your phone, or you could do this, or you can help people do this. They're not gonna believe that. Or you can give services. They don't believe that you can do. They're not gonna say that. They're just gonna think that um that's fucking crazy because they don't see the potential because they so blinded by the media or whatsoever. So they're not gonna do that shit. You know, they're gonna be like, wait, what? You gonna make money on their phone? You could do this? Like, nah, bro. They're not gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't for everybody. They're not gonna be willing to take some money from their job and invest into this shit, not knowing that it has a likelihood of fucking not going well and shit. They're not gonna do that. So they're gonna sit in a comfy office space in their desk, drink some coffee and a computer and shit on their job, or they gonna fucking make some fucking biscuits and shit. and fry some chicken. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna take that risk or do what they got to do. They don't see it in themselves. They're not hungry. So, and you got to understand, everybody's brains on the measuring ranges of levels respond to stress on differently. So they're not gonna be able to go through that period of doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just there. So there's literally no chance for them. You know. You know. Why the fuck would I work a job if I can make money on my phone, even though it's accessible, or my laptop or whatever, or do what I need to do, or give services, or help people, whatever I'm trying to do? Why would I do that? Why would I work if I can do that? Even though it's a fucking risk, when I could just leave. I already made my decision that I'm not gonna go to work. I may not go to college, so I'm gonna do this shit on my laptop. You know what I'm saying? Because this laptop is my only device. My phones are broken. Every phone I had just fucking broke. Like 3 years ago, I had the iPhone 6. I traded it with my other sibling. I was supposed to have the iPhone X, and both of those phones broke. You know what I'm saying? The XR and shit. Both of those phones broke. So I'm left with my laptop, and my laptop already has like a little dent on the top on the you know what I'm saying. So it's a risk for me that I'm already taking. You know what I'm saying? And my mom and friends are just trying to tell me to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Like when they'll talk to me about college, sometimes I would lie and say I'm going there so I can keep them away from me and shit. Because when they shame you, like it hits hard. Like when they shame you, like you're like in your brain, should I really take this risk and do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should go to college. You know what I'm saying? To please their ass or do that, but I signed up for like a couple months ago. I signed up for college so they can stop talking about that shit. Cause I'm like, I'm not gonna go to college. So I was like acting like I was going to college, but I was not going to college. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to that. Why do that if I can make the money or do what I need to do from my fucking computer, my laptop? Why do that? But people are not gonna take the risk. They're gonna think that it's impossible or not doing that. They're not willing to do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta have endurance and dedication, and you gotta do this shit over and over again, and you gotta be willing to go sometimes days without sleep and wake up early. You gotta do shit that you don't want to do, and you're not working. You gotta be able to go a day or whatever without food because your parents or whatever know you ain't working, so they're not gonna like consider you a lot. They love you as your parents. They're not gonna consider you a lot. They're gonna make you do more. They're gonna make you clean more because your ass ain't working. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna just buy groceries and shit because now you don't got a job. So you're gonna have to be willing to go without food. You know what I'm saying? And eat bullshit that's in the freezer. If there's like frozen food but no food in the freezer, like there's like frozen vegetables, guess what? You're just gonna have to just live on that shit because your parents ain't gonna fucking um buy groceries or whatever and shit because they know your ass don't got a job, and plus 9 times out of 10 your parents are already struggling with bills, so they're not gonna take on that weight on you. So you gotta be willing to eat bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or just go to the corner store and eat chips. So you're gonna live off of doing on this path. You're gonna live on chips and frozen vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I remember a couple months when I wasn't had a job. I don't have a job, but this was in 2020, right? 2022. When I was working, I had to live off fucking cooked food or shit inside the fucking freezer. You know what I'm saying? Or bread. You're gonna have to live off that. I was living from peanut butter. You're not gonna eat fucking. You're not gonna be able to eat fucking wet fast food and shit. You're gonna have to go to the fucking corner store, get you a bag of fucking chips at Arizona, and then go back to working and shit. That's how it's gonna be like. You know. I'm not saying that you're gonna like 100% starve like them people like in Africa, but you gonna have days where you feel good. You're not gonna eat like the shit that you want to eat. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna be able to drink your sweet juices and sodas and shit. You're gonna have to drink sink water, tap water. and put that shit in a recycled water bottle. Like this shit's real. Like you're gonna have to do that. I had to do that many times. You know what I'm saying? Or if you have a nice sibling enough, they can bring some food for you if they work or whatever. But most times you're just gonna have to just do that. You know, and we're gonna receive shame from people and be ostracized. And say, hey, why don't you work, bro? Why don't you this? Hey, bro, they might not shame you hard, but they're gonna be like, hey, bro, you don't gotta do this, bro. Just work, bro. You don't gotta put no stress on yourself. You don't gotta do this, bro. They're gonna try to soften you up. Your mom's gonna tell you don't gotta do this. Go to college, like you know what I'm saying. That's why I don't tell nobody about this shit. Just shut up and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Your brother or whatever, or your good friend of yours, they gonna be like, hey, bro, you don't gotta do that, bro. Just work. You know what I'm saying? You know what they'll rather you? They'll rather you not work than work on the thing that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not working, right, but you have a goal, they'd rather you not work, not have a job than you're working a job. What's the difference, bro? How is that gonna help me if I'm not working or I do work? Like, how is it gonna work? Me not working on my goal versus me just not working. Like, it's just me sitting on my ass. Yeah, when you're working on your goal, you're gonna go days with stagnation and not having nothing. But through time, gradually you're changing. But these people rather you not work than do that because they understand that they may be a risk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know. So this shit ain't for everybody, bro. You know, it's not. You know. Peace. I fuck with y'all.